Hey lads, day 125 of my series to get to 2100 on chess.com. And I am at 2008. Yesterday we were at 2007, so maybe we are finally progressing upwards again. Let's jump into a game. In 1993 from the United States, and he's playing d4. I am really wanting to start playing d5. I think it's something I'm going to be looking into, seeing if I can find out some new theory. But we're going to stick with our Dutch today. I don't want to see bishop g5. That's the Hopton kind of attack, although it usually happens on the second move. It would be on the third move here. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. He's brought his knight out. This is probably the best way to play it. And if I want to do the classical Dutch, I put my bishop here. If I want to do the Stonewall Dutch, which looks like it might be happening, I go this way, but it's not so good against knight c3. So I'm actually going to just play this way with the classical Dutch. And he's fianchettoing, and I can't fianchetto now because he has this file already claimed. And so in this position, what I need to do is start preparing a attack through the middle. And the way we do that is putting the queen here on e8, looking at this square. My pawn's also looking. And currently he has two defenders of the square, and I have two defenders. So I can go for this now. He takes, we take, and he has two isolated pawns. Seems kind of good for me, so I'm going to go for this. And these are definitely weaknesses for him. And I think I'm supposed to play e4, but I don't really remember. What I can do for now, though, is just put my knight on c6, get some pieces developed. He's defending here. I can attack this pawn by putting my bishop on e6. It doesn't drop this because I am defending with the queen. And jumping up this way is never super easy when this knight's here. So maybe I do just play the pawn forwards and then go in for an attack. I think I kind of like this. I'm going to go here, and I will check afterwards in the review if f4 is the better way of playing. And bringing the queen here is probably an option. The bishop is holding here. I'm not concerned about this, although if he does take, we double, which is not the most enjoyable looking thing. So let's bring our bishop to d7. And if he wants to capture, we'll capture here. I think I'll put my rook on d8. And I think I can put my queen here and go for something. Now, queen here, h4 happens, which doesn't look lovely. Maybe we just need to go after this pawn. Because currently, if I go queen f7, I'm looking at this pawn. I'm also looking at this one. Maybe he comes here. We can attack his queen and hit the pawn. I don't know what to think about that. He has to take this one, doesn't he? So here, if he takes this one, I can put the queen here, hitting his knight and this pawn. I don't know if I really like getting distracted here by all this. I would rather just go for a big attack. Maybe pushing here and throwing the bishop here. Maybe just queen here. Let him take a pawn. Push. Take. Bishop N. It looks kind of fun. I just don't know what's best. I could also just grab this pawn because it's free. And then he'll take this one. He can't take this one because this one's... Okay, what was I saying? I can defend this one. I can just pull back to here and defend it. Maybe that's the simple way to play. Knight E8. And then moving in. Probably queen here. We go here. Okay, let's try this. Don't know if I like that, but let's try it. Because I'm undeveloping, and maybe I should be going for the attack. Hitting two pieces. Oh, it's a pin. Maybe I should have taken this pawn. Yeah, maybe I should have just gone straight here, but then this. I don't know. We can go here with a knight. He probably takes, I take, hitting his bishop. If I capture, he takes here. This pawn is weak, but can't quite win it. This is a good move because I also attack his bishop here, but here he will check. I will take hitting this one, but then I'm also hitting this one. Actually, I think this is the move. Because it's attacking here and attacking here, which I didn't see. Now he can pin my bishop. But I think I'm actually on top here. And this square from my knight looks beautiful. Because then it stops any infiltration with the rooks. I think he should just move his bishop. And then we take his knight. And I'm running low on time. But I think my position's winning. This square looks so good. Okay. Okay. This can't be too bad for me. This pawn's hit. This bishop, this knight can't move though. If we come here, 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 here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go here. He can defend it with the rook, taking on b7. I didn't think about. We can take here. Defending our bishop, hitting his rook, and hitting his knight. He can't even attack my knight. This move makes the most sense. Maybe this was slightly better. No, because then he could take c7. So if I come here, take, take, and he wins this piece, but I'm already up. So he's going to give his rook up for 2 of my minors. Here, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, and I have an extra minor. Here, he takes me here. Here, he takes this one for free. Let's go here. I'm just trying to simplify. If I can just get some pieces off, I'll be doing okay. So this pawn's defended, and so is this one. This bishop's a terrible piece. Look at it. Okay, I need to speed up a wee bit. If he takes, we have this. Oh, I should have gone to this square. But we do still win his rook. Okay, it still works. Yeah, I should have gone to the other square. Because this square, I had the check. And I think it looked a little bit better. Like if I had gone to this square and he takes, then I go here, and what I was thinking is, like let's say he goes here, then this is checkmate. So I just attack it immediately because you set up this threat first, but he could go here, here. I'm still threatening mate. Yeah, so okay, the way I did it was fine. That game was really fun somehow. I actually kind of enjoyed that. Maybe I won't ever play D5. Maybe I'll continue playing the Dutch. I don't know. Let's jump into the review. 83.2. I honestly played fairly solid. I did miss something though. I do want to just check this opening and see where I went wrong, because I did do something wrong here. I went for the classical variation, which everything's good so far. I never like putting the knight here because I don't like this move, but apparently this is fine. I don't like this. I really don't like this. It looks weird and awkward, but apparently I can win a pawn here, but then he grabs this one or this one. No, I don't like this at all. So I'm not going to follow this top engine move. It's silly. So E5, take, take. He went here with the bishop, and we put our knight on C6. And it does want this move. So the way I played it was correct. However, it prefers the big attack. And it does like coming out here, looking at this pawn immediately. And it really wants me to jump in here looking at this. And also jumping in here, his knight can't jump to b5, which started to cause me some problems. I think queen f7 was definitely wrong. Yeah, so if we jump here, we also are threatening this. We're threatening this square. We're threatening this square. I mean, everything just looks very good here, doesn't it? Okay, and so getting the pawn to e4 sets up a great outposted knight on d3. So that's something good to remember from this game. And dropping back was completely wrong. I should have instead just counterattacked and defend with the queen. Oh, what a much better move. And then here, coming back here, looking at the pawn again, is the way. Okay, and we're not focused on the attack yet. We're just trying to make sure we don't have any weaknesses. Honestly, I'm fairly happy with how I played this. This move that I made was wrong. I should have captured. And why is that? Here, I'm still threatening this. And this. Ah, that's very clever. So there's the threat there. And so he has to come here. And then we can take here, I think. Or, yeah, just block first. And then, yes, we have to block first. Because if we just take here, he wins our rook. And so he's got to swap off there. Which is not something he wants to do. But we find this move here. After this, he blundered. And we were doing fine from this point on. Nice. One way I've been training my chess and improving is doing the daily puzzles on Noctie. So I'm just going to do one with you guys. What is black's best move? Black to move. It looks like white is threatening a checkmate here on h8. My knight is defending g7, but yeah, that checkmate threat is pretty deadly. So my first thought is just to grab this bishop. Now, he doesn't want to recapture with queen. And when I capture here, he'll recapture with rook. So let's say I take, he takes, then I check him, his king moves, and if he comes to this square, I take here, pinning the rook, which seems good, although h6, and he's got this big attack here on g7, not looking super fun. I'm wondering, is there something better? What if we just take with rook? If we capture with rook, we're threatening this, and he has to capture back with rook. I take with knight, he takes with queen. I have 5 pawns, he has 5 pawns, and I'm not threatening anything. I have to do a capture here. So let's consider capturing with knight one more time. Capture with knight, he has to capture with rook. Then I can check wherever his king goes. I can capture this pawn, and he can push h6, and I'm probably losing here. This is a very tricky puzzle. If I capture with knight, he will recapture, and then there's no big threat immediately. Maybe then I take the pawn. Of course, and that pins to the king. That's exactly what it is. So if I capture with rook, he takes with rook. I can go here and I have 2 pieces attacking and he can't defend his rook. So which one's better? Rook capture or knight capture? Well, if we go knight capture, he captures. I think this is fine. He can go h6 and we can take. I think both are fine. What about here? Instead of recapturing, he just goes here. Then I pull back and defend. I really think both are fine. And the weird thing about puzzles is often there's only one solution, but I can't decide which one's better. Rook captures h6. We take with check. Rook captures. If he takes here, we go here. h6. We take with check. He has to trade. And we're just up 2 minors. So rook captures works. Knight captures. Why does it not work? Because he's got a check on e8 and I go here and he can check me and I take and he can check here. Yeah, maybe moving the knight is just risky because of the checks. Wait, so take, check, here, check, capture, check. I come back to here, he takes here and I don't have the pieces. So I have to capture with rook. I just realized if queen comes here, I think this is losing. But what if queen comes here if I capture with knight? Then my queen doesn't really have a great move. Like if I capture, he's going to promote with his pawn because my rook's not even able to see it. I think queen here actually completely destroys me. It's definitely capturing with rook. Nice. I hope you enjoyed that. A short puzzle. Lads, do keep studying, keep training. And if you do want to use Noctie to train, then you can use the coupon code in the description of my video. Thanks so much and hope to see you all very soon. Bye for now.